So the opening lineup for the Suns. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Andre Ayton out there with Jay Crowder. And it's Paul in at point guard. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. For both teams tonight, Clark, unbelievable talent up front.
Agreed. And, you know, in the trenches, in the paint is where this one's going to be decided. It's going to be won or lost there. And that's not something we say very often in this day and age with the three-point shooting, the small ball, the spacing of the floor, the pick and roll action. But it'll be different tonight.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Jay Crowder out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Paul in at the point. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And, you know, it seems like Paul is ageless. I mean, still sharp, still quick and fast, and one of the most active players on the floor at all times.
Now here's James. Caldwell-Pope outside. Bridges against Davis. Goes to the fadeaway and cans it.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
A nice shot by Booker.
They know he's looking for him, so it's easy to see why Paul's teammates love him.
And basketball in the blood for Devin Booker. I mean, his father, Melvin, started at the University of Missouri and played pro ball. Started in high school. Devin trained with his father, trying to follow his path.
A three-pointer is right on target.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
No good from Booker. And we know the story, Booker moving from Michigan to Mississippi to live with his father and develop his skills.
And 4:30 a.m. alarms to train on the beach before the summer sun, getting to practice 2 hours early and staying late. Booker, not a freak athlete, so he had to work harder and drill the fundamentals.
Here's Bridges, following the basket by Anthony Davis. That's a two from Crowder, and it's good off the back rim and in.
Boy, an excellent job there by Paul setting that screen.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Frank Vogel had a few minutes to share with me. The feeling is that the game has slowed down some for DeAndre Ayton, which means he's making quicker and better decisions. Coach said last year you could cross him up at times, and that helped contain his production. But this year's a different story. Ayton's taken those big strides mentally that all great players seem to do. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Here's Drummond after the made shot from Jay Crowder. Davis kicks to James. 6 to shoot. And they get it, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Devin Booker.
You know, that's one of the reasons LeBron is so hard to defend. He puts you in a tough spot, forces you to foul him because he's so strong and athletic, and then he gets himself to the line.
And he makes the first. You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear.
1:39 left to play in the first quarter. It's Saric top of the key. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's James. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That is the savvy of LeBron on display. Doesn't just convert, but draws the foul and has the chance to tack another one on his point total.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. Free throw, no good for LeBron. Suns leading by 6. Payne looking around. They get a hand on it. Kuzma, that's good.
Taking on everybody, all comers. Kuzma is very aggressive, and he's used to getting hit on the way up. Plays well through contact.
Now here's Payne. No points in the game yet for him. Floats it up for Saric. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
Here's LeBron. Back to the basket by Dario Saric.
Tell you what, if he's within shouting distance of the basket, he's going to get his buckets. You can count on that.
Here's Payne. Caruso grabs the miss. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Horton Tucker. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Saric. And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They lead by 4. And they're running. Here's Caruso. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
The Lakers have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
6 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Payne. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Suns ahead.
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Booker and Johnson fill out the wing. Dario Saric is out there with Frank Kaminsky. And it's Paul in at the point guard position. Now here's Booker after LeBron James's miss. Count it. And it's a 5-point Suns lead.
And given how big Kaminsky is, it's tough to knock him off balance. I mean, he does a really good job of maintaining his focus.
Harrell finds Kuzma. Here's Horton Tucker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And they pick up 2.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Johnson. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Passes it to Paul. 3-pointer. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Outstanding long-range marksmanship from Paul. Solid at spraying it from deep.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player. The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And Davis puts it in.
Boy, you're playing with fire. Anytime you leave somebody open on James' team, I mean, LeBron, his court vision, outstanding.
And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
Here's LeBron following the basket by Chris Paul. Drummond, good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one.
And, you know, Drummond has no problem playing through contact. He excels at using that strong body of his to fight through contact and finish.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Here is Davis after Mikal Bridges' bucket. Here's James, and finished off by LeBron.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket, and the finish is going to be something in a poster.
And the dunk by Booker.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Suns leading by 6. Here's Paul. Great D that time from Davis.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Here's Drummond. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Drummond's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, still such an outstanding distributor. James takes great joy in finding his teammates in their spots.
Schroeder against Paul. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Paul's got 16 points.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
It's LeBron with the drive. He gets it in there.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Paul, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
James against Bridges. Bridges with the steal. There's the pass to Craig. All up top. With 2 seconds left, it's deflected. And so we conclude the first half. Suns lead by 6. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Lakers trail by 6. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's Drummond in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel.
Very effective at spacing the floor. Contavious Caldwell Pope has gone from an average outside shooter to a dangerous one.
And although it seems like KCP will never be a huge factor on offense, he can still give you valuable points and also that spacing he can provide out on the floor.
Yeah, I agree with you there, and it's a valuable tool kit that he has because he can provide some playmaking and shot making and spacing of the floor. And he's also become more efficient as an offensive player. But he does know and recognize that his strength is at the defensive end, his athleticism, mobility, and versatility. And offense is tertiary to his contributions.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. The kick out to Crowder. He feeds it to Booker. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Pass to Davis, and they double up Davis. LeBron James on the wing. Defended by Bridges. Back to Davis for the tie. They get the rebound. And James throws it down hard.
I tell you what, you can't afford to lose track of LeBron. I mean, because that's what happens when you do. He'll find a way to get in there and grab the rebound and convert.
Back in both those cities.
Exactly. Now here is Davis. He's got 6. He gets that one.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 1. At the elbow, it's Šarić. Inside, Crowder gets the bucket and the foul. That one on Davis.
And obviously a total team player. Šarić is a guy, if his teammate is open, he's going to get the ball.
Langston Galloway's checked in for Devin Booker. The Suns have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Lakers have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-hand shots to fall, 80% since the break. Here's Caruso, defended by Crowder. Caruso, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Back to Crowder. No good that time, so the Lakers will take it the other way. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Caruso. Count that one.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Galloway. Lobs it up for Crowder.
And I don't care what his size is, you cannot forget to box him out. He's just got a nose for the ball, and he is fearless in attacking the glass.
Kuzma outside. Connects from three-point range. Kuzma's got 5 points so far.
Boy, Kuzma superb at finding space along the perimeter and shooting the ball with confidence, and he's got great range too.
Feeds it to Crowder. Kicks it to Payne. Clock at 6. Stolen away. Here's Caruso, covered by Saric. Caruso, the pass to Harrell. That one drops for him. Harrell's got the lead up to 3 now for the Lakers.
Guys, not much more a defender can do in that situation. Harrell with the focus and the strength to just power through the contact.
Now here's Crowder. 12 points for him. Payne dishes to Saric. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
Hey, you know what? Even when you hit Saric, I mean, he figures out a way to score anyway.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And the Suns also making a change. Paul's checked in for Crowder. Now James. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
You know, really impossible to know what James is thinking in advance. I mean, especially in these sets.
Throws it up high. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Drummond. And it's the Lakers on the break. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
A nice shot by Booker.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And here is Davis after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. Now here's James. He's covered closely.
And you know, this is where James is most dangerous, attacking and looking to tear into that defense.
Booker against Caldwell Pope. The pass to Ayton. That's a 2 from Paul. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Paul's got 28.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Ritter passes to Drummond. The 3 from Davis. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
You know, over the last few years, AD's made enough threes to force defenders to respect him from back there.
On the wing, Booker, he's guarded by Caldwell Pope, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
The first free throw is good.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
Jay Crowder's checked in for Torrey Craig.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
James. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. For Phoenix, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And Booker kicks to Paul. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Paul's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Booker. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Booker the pass to Ayton. To the middle. Crowder kicks to Ayton. 6 on the shot clock. Bridges with it. Trying to get open is Crowder. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Here's Ayton.
They haven't attacked here with the same sense of urgency in the second half, settling now for jump shots.
And unfortunately, you see that in their free throw attempts. Far fewer.
Schroeder passes to Davis. Takes it out to Schroeder. From deep. Drains the three-pointer. And the Lakers lead by 1.
You know, with each season in the league, AD's become more of a facilitator. Actually, he's much more aware of how to make plays for his teammates.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Bridges. There's the 3. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 7th assist in the game.
And boy, you want to talk about taking the wind out of a crowd's sails there. A 3 to take the lead just moments after they've given it up.
More and more intense as we go back and forth in this game. Let's see if they can get the crowd back into it now.
Here's Booker following the basket by LeBron James. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Such an active shooter. Love how Booker gets defenders to try and be physical with him.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them the lead.
Yeah, disappointing not to convert all of them, but he did get the one to give them the lead.
LeBron against Bridges. And finished off by LeBron.
And, you know, we've come to expect this from LeBron James, guys. I mean, when his team needs a bucket, he rises to the occasion.
Now here's Booker. 1:21 left to play here in the 4th. And good that time. And guys, here in the 4th quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Here's LeBron. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket. Caldwell Pope's got 4 this quarter.
This dude, folks, has ice in his veins when the game is tight. Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
Caldwell Pope against Booker. And that one, good.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And the Lakers call time here. They trail by 1. There's 53 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Chris Paul.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
Now here's LeBron. Out to the right wing. And Drummond kicks to Caldwell Pope. Another shot. It counts.
Watch out. Anthony Davis is caught 5.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're behind by 1. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Hey, they do have enough time here. If they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1, we'll see if they try.
Knocked away. Here's Paul. It falls!
This is the red-hot version of Chris Paul right there.
And here is Los Angeles now. And the Lakers call time here. They're trailing by 1. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's LeBron. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Takes a 3. Trifecta!
Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
And the Suns call time here. They're down by 2. Now here's Booker. From downtown, another 3 for Phoenix.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch, and he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Bridges against LeBron. Shoots. Oh, missed it. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.